Hello everyone, this is Matt from Real World Review. Yes, I am in bed and I am here because I had a surgery done, and that's what we're dealing with now. I don't have my microphone, I don't have anything to kind of seal off any extra noise that's outside, so this is what we have to deal with. Either way, I did want to talk about the Apple event that happened, mainly the iPhone SE though. And after watching many videos and hearing about it, I noticed a lot of people getting stuff wrong, so I wanted to correct those issues and also tell you about some stuff that I haven't seen people talk about. So let's get started. So the first thing is that the iPhone SE does not have ultra wideband 5G, just regular 5G, unless you're on Verizon. See, what happened is Verizon recently changed their 5G from 1 gigabit of the ultra wideband to their mid-band 300 megabits per second, similar to what AT&T did with their 5GE. Personally, I'm not a fan of this, and I think it's kind of a dumb thing that they're doing, but I guess there is a way to get a 5G ultra wideband one, and you will actually see it say 5G ultra wideband, but you will not get over 300 megabits per second, or you won't get that 1 gigabit per second at least. The next thing is that the back does not have ceramic on it, and neither does the front. See, what Apple said is it's the toughest glass in a smartphone, which makes sense to say that it's the same as the iPhone 13, but it's actually not. Apple actually lists it as glass on the front and glass on the back and then aluminum frame, because that's exactly what it is. You do have to remember that they advertised the iPhone 8 with that same thing, and pretty much every iPhone except for the 12 series and the 13 series. Technically, they're not wrong, but they are definitely not advertising it properly. The other thing is people are saying that the battery life is either a little bit better or actually bigger, but the weird thing is that the iPhone SE is actually 4 grams lighter than the 2020 iPhone SE, which doesn't really mean anything, but it does mean something when you compare the iPhone 8 to the iPhone SE 2020. It's actually the same size and the same weight. So being 4 grams lighter can mean a few things. It could mean that somehow that processor is 4 grams lighter, which is very unlikely, or it means that the battery is actually smaller, which would not make sense either, given that it's an A15 processor and 5G support. So we'll have to see what they actually did on the inside, but it looks like it's going to be the exact same thing as the iPhone 8 and the iPhone SE. So I'm interested to see what that battery capacity is. Lastly, we get some new colors, and they're actually new colors. So we have midnight on the new SE, we have black on the SE 2020, and we have space gray on the iPhone 8. Then we have starlight, white, and silver, as well as 3 reds, which they're all red, but they're all different color shades of red. And for some reason on Apple's website, they're acting like they never had a red iPhone 8. They obviously did. Then there's some little tidbits, like for example, you get deep fusion on this phone, and you also get photographic styles, which I personally don't really care too much about those. I think a lot of people forgot that deep fusion even exists, and photographic styles are kind of dumb, at least for me. Maybe they might be useful for you, but for me they're kind of annoying. And the last thing I want to say is that we do get the same water resistance that we get on the iPhone SE 2020 as well as the iPhone 8, so that hasn't changed at all. Similar to wireless charging, which is not MagSafe compatible. So that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. I know this was kind of an impromptu video, and I didn't really think about making this video until like 20 minutes ago. And yeah, for sure my next videos are going to be a little bit more professional, maybe with an actual microphone, and maybe back in my house, not my parents'. But either way, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, thanks for watching.